Hey guys, it's another episode of Keeping It Real with Kent, and I am very, very excited to talk to you today about something that is near and dear to my heart, and that is dealing and helping new agents get through that first month or two of their business and kind of figure out really where is it and how are we going to make this thing happen. So, hey, if you do, if you like this content, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell for me, and for sure give it a like. That'll really help out other agents that get the opportunity to see this. So what we're going to do first is just kind of talk about what is one of the best steps that I've seen agents be successful doing, and that is working their sphere of influence. Guys, I think we get over concerned about if we're new to an area or something that we don't really have a sphere of influence. And it may not be as big as others, but you still have it. I mean, you either have kids that you're dealing with that are playing sports or going to school functions or being, part of the band, whatever it may be that gets you in an environment where you can learn and meet people that live near and around your community is a big deal, right? You go to a restaurant, introduce yourself to the waiter. I mean, it's so simple, get to know these people. These are the people that you're going to help buy and sell houses, right? And they're also the people that we're going to teach you how to work by referral, which means they're the ones that are going to go, oh, you need to meet my friend Kent, And so that's what we really want to talk about today. So first thing I want you to do is get a piece of paper, right? And just, open your phone book on your phone or your contacts on your phone, excuse me, and just kind of run through them and say, here's people I know, and are they people that would refer me as a real estate agent, right? And so just kind of write them down. And then once you get them all written down, hopefully we're going to be somewhere between 30 and 100 names. And at that point in time, we've got to let them know that you're in the real estate business, right? So really, what people want to know is, can I trust you? Are you good at your job? And do you care about me? Though, if you can get them to understand those three things, then they're going to refer you every time. So how do you do that? You do that through a relationship building process. And the first thing you got to do is pick the phone up and call them, guys. I mean, if you don't pick the phone up and call them, how are they going to know you're in the real estate business? You're going to send them an email. I mean, how many emails do you get a day that you don't look at? I mean, we all do that all the time. So think about that. Think about that personalization of it. I want that person to know me and like me and refer me to their friends if they're looking to buy or sell a house, right? They're not going to do that if I'm not talking to them at least one time a month. I'm not telling you hassle them all the time and call them every day. Don't do that. What you want to do is just one time a month. You want to pick the phone up and call and say hi to one of your friends. That's how this thing works, guys. It's not. I'm not asking you to cold call. I'm not asking you to go knock on doors. I'm not asking you to do any of that. All I'm saying is pick the phone up and call. And then once you pick the phone up and call, the conversation is really pretty simple. Ask them how they're doing, move through some time with them, and be sure you end the conversation with the question of, oh, by the way, if you know anybody's looking to buy or sell real estate, please send them my way. Right, that's all you're asking to do. You gotta close with that saying so that people know the call was about you helping them help other people list and sell real estate. If you don't say that, then they don't really know why you called, right? And so be cautious, but do it on a regular basis and track it. Write down if you're calling, and every time you call and you set your time up in the mornings to call, and every time you call your friend Joe and he doesn't answer, well, that means that's probably not a good time to call him. We might need to reevaluate that. So we want to track that and see, if I call 5 times in a row and he doesn't answer any of those 5 times at that certain time, I need to move that around. Right, so think this thing through. You need to do this with intention, and the intention is to help people know that you're a real estate agent. That's it. That's the intention behind it. So let's start with a phone call. Okay. Once we've done a phone call, guys, as soon as you hang the phone up, you need to take out a note card, just a simple note card, and say, "It was great talking to you today. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon," and put it in the mail. That's it. You don't have to try to be some motivational speaker. That's not what it's about. It's the act of doing it. So the two things that I really want you to focus on, number one is the phone call, and number two is making sure you send that note. Okay? Once you hang the phone up with them, you send a note right there at that time. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait till next week. Do it right now. And if you'll do it right now, that is going to embed in their memory your conversation. Right? They're going to get in the mouth and go, huh? You know, I think he really does care about me. Right? You know, can I trust you? You good at your job? You care about me? That's what they want to know. So guys, you know, take the time to do these things. So let's go back through it real quick and just kind of recap. Is number one, I gotta have a list of people that you know and love. Right? Write them down. Can't keep it in your head. You can't do that. It's got to be written down. Right? And then we're gonna make the phone call to them. The phone call is simple. You know, how are you doing? You know, glad to hear from you. Glad to talk to you. Never forget, I'm never too busy for your referral. And that's my Brian Buffini coming out of me. And, you know, if you don't know Brian, you need to go watch his podcast and listen to him because he is a rock star, right? But the other thing I want you to know is that the act of doing these things is the difference. So I make the phone call and I write the note. We'll go into a whole deeper version, how to do all of it together as we move forward. But right now, let's take action. And taking action is what it makes the difference when you're trying to go out there and build a real estate business from the very beginning. Guys, you got to do these things. You got to pick the phone up, call somebody. You got to, once you pick the phone up and call somebody, you need to handwrite that note. If you'll do those things, I'm guaranteeing you, you will get business and it will come. So we'll end with this, you know, persistent and consistent over time creates wealth in the real estate business. All right, have a great day. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe.